What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another happy hour. I am with my man Lucci, and you know me, Shake Money. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Patriots game, Battle of the Basement, uh, and let's see who will be the worst in the AFC when we come back.
Shake.
I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K. I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K.
So before we get started, we have somebody in chat that wants us to address a comment. But before we do, like always, Cosa Nostra recommended said that I asked me to do a margarita, so I got a pre-made margarita. It says Senor Pedro's. I guess like a find that at some liquor stores. Find it, but either way, it's kind of like Jose Cuervo. Pretty much every tequila you could think of makes these things now.
What's the alcohol content? That's the most important thing.
The alcohol 13%.
It's not bad.
So
like you're drinking a Four Loko over there.
Yeah. But like I said, man, this is the best thing about this is if you want, obviously, none of these drinks are as good as if a bartender made them for you, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a tailgate and, tailgate, these things are fucking pain in the ass I'm sorry. These things are a pain in the behind to mix. So,
yeah,
sometimes you got to give up with it's convenience, I think.
Yeah.
Be honest with you.
Shake and pour.
Hell yeah. So here you go.
Oh, gotta close the top first, bud. Shaken, not stirred.
Nice. Has a little salty taste to it. Like
got the salt in there, huh?
Yeah. Tastes a little salty, but not bad. I could drink this for a while. Well, I'm gonna drink this a whole episode. So again, we're gonna be here for an hour, so please help me monitor my efforts.
I got you.
As always. But Phil Montgomery, a member of the channel, I would love to chat tonight, but I have the kids. Would like to toss my thoughts out there, and you have time to address them. Would appreciate it. I have lots of fans on Monday blaming McDaniels and the play call. To me, wasn't the problem. It was the players on the field, the O-line getting absolutely
dominated.
They couldn't run inside or out. Huntley is an accurate quarterback with zero time to throw. The Titans stacked the box and are all over the short passing game. I don't think there is anything Belichick, Shula, or George Walsh could have called this game. It was not winnable. There was nothing the offense could do. Anyway, just my 2 cents. Looking forward to the reply. Pins up, boys. All right. You want to handle this one first, or should I go?
Sure. I mean, they could stack the box because the run game was, pretty much non-existent, and the short pass plays. I mean, they're all right there. The defense, like you said, when the D line is having its way with the offensive line, the game's won in the trenches. It makes it hard to do anything. You're definitely not getting any balls thrown down the field. I don't care how fast Tyreek Hill is. I just feel like Mike McDaniel, I place the blame on him solely, but I've been doing that for a while now. The plays are always look the same. I know Huntley has a little bit of mobility. It should be expected that. I mean, now we're going into week 5. This was week 4. I feel like you kind of see what we got with our offensive line. So maybe he could draw up some quarterback run plays, anything to have to keep the defense honest, and as opposed to just these little, and throw it over here and throw it over there. I mean, I believe it's some has to do with the players. They look dejected, man. They're losing confidence. It happens when the team's playing terrible, and it starts with the coaches. The preparation, just the penalty to everything is just. I think it's all coming to a head, and some of these guys are having, their prima donna moments. Justified.
What's up, Fred?
In my opinion, the team had a lot of expectations, and Tua is out again. That I'm sure that takes a shot at the team's morale. I mean, what I don't like is we went through this already with Tua a couple of seasons ago, and that the offense looked pretty much the same then as it does now, except we don't have our defense has taken a step back. Kind of. This defense is still playing good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
But we were getting the difference is the last time we were getting turnovers. Our defense was scoring. It was a little bit of a difference, So, but yeah, I we'll see what happens. I don't know. Against New England, I don't know. I don't even know what to expect anymore. It's at least it's another week. Huntley had this game. I mean, it was a tough go, but I agree with keeping him in there instead of playing the quarterback carousel. You got to let somebody build some kind of repetition, real game time repetition. I don't feel like Tua is going to last. I told a friend of mine, he lives in Carroll City. When Tua lost the weight, I said, "See, it's going to be a never-ending thing." He gained the weight so we could, take the hits a little bit better. He's losing.
And he did weight. Actually. He did last year. He did
100%, 100%. And I told my friend, I said, he lost all that weight. He's going to go out there and get broke up again. And I mean, I just feel like it's going to be a never-ending thing, So we got to have some type of reliable or serviceable. I mean, I miss the days of Matt Moore.
Matt Moore. He was like a freaking.
He was a great backup. Now, when he had to start, when he got the start, we didn't do as great. But when he just came in there to a few games, man, he'd hold it down.
No, but what's funny is obviously I don't think Tannehill would have won that Pittsburgh game. They say Tannehill. No, I don't think so. That defense was
the playoff game
for blood. Yeah. That defense.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean,
all I know is when not too many quarterbacks would get up and play after taking that hit by Matt Moore took. He got the only thing I think his mentality, you know what? I think it was his mentality. He thought he was a backup quarterback. He never had aspirations to be a starter. I think he just wanted to be he was content being the backup.
He kind of, if I'm not mistaken, he had a season in Carolina where he shined, being the
he was 6-2. Before he drafted
Steve Smith. I mean, they had a little bit of an offense over there. They still have D'Angelo Hall at that time, Jonathan Stewart, maybe. That might have been after. I don't know.
Fred said that was a dirty hit, too, that Matt Morris took in that Pittsburgh game.
Back then, it was still football. I mean, it was on the cut, but that's when the James Harrisons, the James Harrisons was out there laying wood, man. And, I mean, that's when the penalties, you had to almost kill somebody to get a flag.
Oh, yeah.
That was, right around the time they started the defenseless receiver because them guys out there, were, so, and Pittsburgh was I'm going to say dirty, but they were a hard-hitting team for sure. That no-nonsense defense, that's what they were known for.
Yeah, for sure. So we are playing the New England Patriots, and it's I was listening to the press conference, right? And it's funny. It's like when I listen to the press conference, it's so weird not watching Bill Belichick do the press conference anymore. Man,
Blue.
look, shine blue.
Man, I tell you,
Adversity. Offense. McDaniel.
so it's so frustrating to watch this guy. I never liked him when he was talking and making all the jokes. I was mad then. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to lighten up. It's good to have somebody that look where all the shucking and jiving got us, man." And now that's what you get instead of the jokes, Blue. That's what you're getting. You run out of jokes. It ain't nothing funny now, you know. I
No.
mean, I don't know. I just never felt like it was a serious. I agree with Larry. I don't want another experimental guy. You know, give us somebody who knows football and I'm not saying knows football, but knows how to has some experience coaching anyways. You know what it takes to be a coach. Give a guy, that you look at Pete Carroll, he came in and he was terrible. He went back to college, got his feet under him, came back, and he did okay when he came back and coached Seattle. But when he coached the Jets, he was horrible. Sometimes it takes that. Guys got to come in, they get a taste of what it's really like, and they're just not ready to coach at that level yet. Mike McDaniel isn't. 3-14 is a bold statement. I hope not. Because I don't know if that'll be good enough for the number one pick. That's what I'm scared of, undefeated, is that we play good enough. Because, we did that for years with them finishing 8-8 and all that. And we're bad enough that our season doesn't matter. We're not making the playoffs. But good enough that our draft pick doesn't matter either. Stuck in purgatory. I don't want that again. And the last time we did the tank for Tua, we tanked for the wrong guy. That was a painful season to watch. But
yeah. And but you know what? No, actually, Sean Blue, he has a point. One thing that frustrates me is it's 3rd and short, and they toss the ball 5 yards back.
Oh, it's crazy. I don't get it. And Blue, you're right. The horrible might have been an exaggeration, but it wasn't good enough for him to keep his job. But you're right. He didn't. You're right. It wasn't horrible. I'm exaggerating a tad. Compared to how he did in Seattle, is what I'm saying. It's stark difference. But you're right. It wasn't horrible. He did have the Jets playing.
Oh man.
Tua will come back and win us 3 or 4. McD. I don't doubt. I'm just worried he's going to get hurt again. He's just not. And now he got rocked and everybody's talking his retirement. This has got to be in his psyche. So when he comes out, is he going to be nervous and make stupid throws, trying to hurry up and get rid of the ball so he doesn't take a hit and get hurt and have to worry about, hearing a retirement? It's got to be wearing on his mental. It's going to show in his play. It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable.
But you know what? I was talking to Color yesterday, and let's say Miami makes I'm not saying knock on wood. Hopefully it happens. Let's say they go on a run and make the playoffs. Everything that happened up to this point is going to be like it never happened. Unfortunately, I think you there? Yeah. Damn it, he's frozen. I think the problem is
since McDaniel's been here, we've been used to starting off quick. He was like I said, he's the polar opposite of how Flores would start slow, but then we'd make a run at the end. It's the opposite with McDaniel. We start off quick, and But one in three is a big hurdle to overcome.
Yeah.
And injuries are
Jake,
stacking up again.
that's a wet dream. Listen, I'm drinking tequila and I'm a Dolphin fan. Those are the only kind of dreams I have. But no, I think one of the things that get people, like you said, he starts off historically in December, he's terrible. So if he's terrible now, then obviously what happened in December. But we'll see.
I don't know. The injuries are just gonna, they're mounting up. Phillips, I mean, I love the guy. He was the hurricane. I like him. It's unfortunate though, man, that the kid. Some people just have that bad break, and hopefully it's not the case. But I mean, so far, yeah, heavy drinking. That's all you got. I show up for the tailgates. That's it. We almost know what to expect. Last year, we had some hope. I still have my doubts, but it was fun.
Are you going to fan club weekend?
When is it?
October 28th, I believe. It's the weekend after the 20th. So I'm going to be there with Crypto, and there's a bunch of Dolphin fans. Lewis is going to be there. That's when all the fan clubs come and meet and shit. Meet up.
And it's at the stadium?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something happened with my computer.
Damn, there you go. Can you hear me? We can hear you though, right?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your camera just off. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know what. I have to call Giovanni to he's the cameraman. See what happened. But who needs the camera anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 28th. I'll probably make it down there. What's that? It's the 28th. That's on a Monday, isn't it?
No, 27th. I think. Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah,
it's October. Because I'm gonna.
The 29th is a Tuesday. That's Giovanni's 21st birthday. So I know that's on a Tuesday.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see what Greg has to say. Okay. What's up, Greg?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
I'm doing good. I just had to get air in my tires, and I had a bad experience. I think I did good, but I need my dad to come with me next time because I don't know what I'm doing. I got scared, I guess you could say, because I was scared to lose the air in my tire, and I'd be driving home with some flats,
Yo, you won't have to wait long. I'll get to you. Let Greg finish talking. My bad, yeah. Greg. I'm sorry, bud.
It's a great day when we're not the Dolphins ain't playing because man, I don't know what to expect on Sunday, man. I might. By the way, there's like a 0.1% chance I might be in the building. There might be that's the percentage I'm gonna give. My mom told me that one of their friends is trying to sell tickets, and I'll let you know. I'll text Larry and he can put up maybe a post up to let you know if I'm at the game. But anyway, man, a lot of news coming out. Phillips being hurt for the year, that sucks. I want to win every game as possible, man. I really do. But man, the way the season's going, I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. I want to be tank, but I want my team to win. I don't know what I should do.
Yeah. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Exactly. Like I want a new quarterback, but like I want to win games. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want this. I just want this should be where the Super Bowl DVD pops in 1 and 3, and we win the Super Bowl. But I don't know what to think, man. I think
Well, all right. Let me I'm gonna give you my thoughts, Greg, on that. Put a pin in real quick. Hey, Cosa Nostra, if you're here, man. Hey, listen, I'm doing the margarita, like you said, man. Listen, if anybody has a drink that you want me to try, ready to drink. If not, I might do an old fashioned next week. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of art ready to drink old fashions. I might do an old fashioned next week. But yeah, Cosa Nostra, man, I'm doing the recommendation. I don't like it as much, but then again, it's a ready to drink. I never had a real I like the real margaritas, but again, this will do. And by the way, Lucci, in case you're lost,
I'm here.
my sweetheart came up with a pet nickname for me. He calls me Roberto now. So
Roberto, huh? You like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Huh?
owe my guy $20. What was it? 10? What was it? 10 wins? We don't make 10 wins. Was that the bet, Mike? I think it was 10 wins.
Yeah.
That was a heavy tequila night. I was
Shirley
in a
Temple? No,
delusional
I'm
state.
good. I don't do Shirley Temple. I mean, that's not alcoholic.
Not
No,
yeah,
Belo
so
9.
we need 10. Yeah, we need 10 wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that might not. Well, unless Tua comes back, he saved the season, like everyone's pointing out.
You remember? Because I have a Cuban shirt, a green Cuban. I wear an aqua Cuban shirt, and he says I look like the father from. He said it looked like the father from Waterboy, Roberto. But it was a jacket. It wasn't the same thing. But
Every screenplay we drink, nobody will be up past halftime undefeated. Forget about it.
But no, hey, listen. I was listening. Listen, I was with you, and then I listened to my man Color today, and he makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, me too. I was listening to Color.
And you know what? Even if we do tank, right?
Yeah.
And they keep this regime, do you really fucking trust? Have you trust Chris Greer to draft somebody? I mean, the last drafts were fucking disaster. I'm sorry, were disasters.
Yeah.
Cam Smith. I mean,
well,
look at the Mike McDaniel's first draft class. How many out of those did he hit on?
None. Channing Tindall's still here. He hasn't even played.
The draft after that, maybe a Chan, and that's it.
Yeah.
So out of three, this year's draft, Chop Robinson isn't really looking that spectacular. Jalen Wright looks like he's decent. So, man,
I don't know. You know what else I feel like they should let Jalen run the rock a little more. I mean,
yeah.
Anybody who thought Achan's 7 yards a carry was sustainable is just.
Listen, at the end of the day, if we do. Scott Jackson, what's going on? If we do get a number one over pick, he'll probably end up picking an edge rusher anyway.
Yeah, that was my next point I was about to make. Even if we tank and get the number one pick, yay, we got the number one pick, but we could draft a Bryce Young. We could draft a Jamarcus Russell. And listen, I don't, I think we need a quarterback. That's what my opinion. You could say Tua all you want, but even Tua hasn't shown it. He beats up on these bad teams, and I'm just sick and tired of we get our ass handed to us by Buffalo. So, I mean, listen, I think we'll just win. I want to beat the Patriots because I don't want to hear these geeks up here talking about the Patriots beating the Dolphins. I got to listen to that nonsense. But, we're in a sticky spot. I say we just win as what we can. This team ain't tanking. Even though many wants us to tank, they ain't tanking. The only way we tank is if we lose this game. Because I believe Mike McGeek's coaching for his job Sunday. If we lose this, something's got to change.
And one thing I want to point out too. And one thing I want to point out though about this. Oh, we lose the playoff. We never beaten a playoff team. Well, last year, right? The only playoff, the Chiefs only has one win against a playoffs team last year.
That's true.
One win, and the last 2 years, Buffalo is 2-0 against the Chiefs in the regular season.
Yep,
but not in the playoffs.
Nope.
Yeah, real teams show up when it matters.
Yeah. So
you might drop one in the regular season, or if you do drop one, you drop it. But when it counts, you show up. We don't even show up for those games.
I don't care us losing to good teams, bad teams. As long as the only time I want us to beat a good team is when we're in the playoffs. That's when I want to beat the good teams. As long as we make the playoffs, that's when we beat the playoff teams in the playoffs.
But when like last season, when we're playing good teams and it's what's on the line is being able to have a home playoff game. You can count those as playoff games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because those are the games that decide whether you play in low 70-degree weather in Miami or minus 14 in Kansas City. See?
Yeah, true that.
You know, I mean, it's sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. But we don't even compete. At the end of the season, when we play these teams that are going to the playoffs as well, we don't even compete. It's embarrassing. You know,
I but I'm frustrated because I live in this dumpster known as the Northeast, and most of my friends in their lifetime have seen 6 Super Bowl wins. Meanwhile, my team, I have yet to see a playoff win. Does anyone know what it's like to win a playoff game? Comment down below, because, man, would it be feeling good to win a playoff game, Or a Super Bowl. And I get laughed at. At my childhood, I got laughed at. Oh, Patriots won the Super Bowl. Ha, Greg. The Dolphins suck, buddy. I get my hats taken away in the wintertime. I got my Santa hat taken away during Christmas. It's just we're laughed at. And I think both of these clowns are responsible. I mean, listen, I trust Chris Greer. I'd rather not have. I was watching the Twitch show
I'm at
talking about
72.
Brandon Shad. If Brandon Shad becomes a GM, I'm gonna lose it, because Brandon Shad seems like another geek, another yes man to us. If Stephen Ross is gonna fire both, I commend him. But if he's gonna hire Brandon Short and another geek coach, then I'm out. But if Stephen Ross is gonna do the same thing, fire one and keep the other, I prefer he keeps Christopher and fires McGee. That's all I'm gonna say my piece. I'd rather have Christopher Greer. I'd rather have not Brendan Short. And the other geek, did you guys see that news? Stephen Ross down 10%. I looked up the geek that was going to buy the team. He's a Brooklyn Nets owner, another geek. And I don't know if people realize this, the Brooklyn Nets had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. After one season or 2 seasons, they blew it up. This guy's a clown. The Brooklyn Nets are a clown. If this geek's gonna own the team, I'd rather have Stephen Ross own the team. I'm not letting this geek own the team.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? We'll probably end up drafting Kellen Moore or somebody off Austin's offense coordinator that never had play calling. It's like,
I don't know. I'll tell you this though.
So it is what it is. I think we'll probably get Kellen Moore or something like that.
What's gonna happen?
Go ahead.
I'm going to get on a flight to Saudi Arabia, and I'm going to have the Saudi prince buy this team, and I'll be your new general manager. There you go. Problem solved.
That could help. But as far as McDaniel getting fired, I don't see it happening. The whole Tua thing, all that was Mike getting his extension, Tua getting his. Mm-hmm. It was contingent on each other. As far as everybody's concerned, Tua's success stems from Mike McDaniel's, it's just hard for me to even articulate because it's so frustrating, man. No matter what happens, Tua ain't the guy, in my opinion. Mike McDaniels ain't the guy. Chris Greer, I mean, he's hit some, in my opinion, some home runs in the draft.
Of course.
He's failed a lot too, but my thing is, the guys you hit the home run with, you don't pay them, you let them walk.
Yeah.
Now it's coming out, and I argued with some people about the whole Van Ginkel. They're like, no, he wanted to go home. Bullshit, man. I know for a fact. I've heard the guy talk. He wanted to stay in Miami. Mm-hmm. When we gave him an extension last time, he was ecstatic he got to stay. When they were talking about him leaving, he was talking about how much he wanted to stay in Miami. I mean, it's like, you let these good guys go. You bring in these injury-prone guys and then act shocked when they don't play.
Well, when you bring that up, I don't know if you've seen the Twitter post today. Apparently, Brandon Jones and Deshaun Elliott, 2 guys who were on the team last year, are the top 5 highest grading safeties. Meanwhile, Javon Holland is at number 78, and Jordan Poyer is at 100 and something.
Yeah, the whole Jordan Poyer, that's another thing, bringing in the old guy, that gets injured. I mean, I don't know. I'll put some of that towards we got a new defensive coordinator. It's a different scheme. Sometimes players take a minute to catch up, man. Holland, what in his short time here, what he go through 2 defensive coordinators, and he shined under both of them. Maybe this one he's having a hard time, or maybe the safety isn't as prominent in his scheme. I don't know. I'm a fan of Holland.
I'm gonna say it. I love Javon Holland too, but if let's say we're at like 1 win at the trade deadline, I would trade Javon Holland.
Okay, well, let's say, hold on, Greg. Let me cut you off right there for 1 second, bud. You want to see us win? You just said you want to see us win. You want to see the team win. You can thank Javon Holland for the 1 win that's on our record right now. Solely, you thank Javon Holland for that. And it wasn't fluke. That's a signature. He's done that countless times. Punch that ball out. That's what he does. So you can have that 1 win that you have, so that we're not 0-4 to Javon Holland. I mean, so even if he's ranked 70, whatever, the play that he made, damn, got us a win.
Yeah.
The only reason why I bring that up is because I love Javon Holland. I would love him to be a Dolphin long time, but if we have like 1 win, I don't want to be sitting around come March or April, whatever the free agency is, and let's say Christopher's the GM and he doesn't pay him, we got nothing in return. Or the new GM comes in and doesn't pay him. I think we can get something, but I would love Javon Holland. If they're going to pay him, pay him. I mean, I'm not going to complain.
That's not what they do, though. They let guys like that walk, Greg.
Yeah, that's why when we let Christian Wilkins go for nothing, that's why it's pretty upset. I know last year.
For nothing? What do you mean? Oh yeah, we should have got a pick for him. I agree.
Yeah.
Exactly. If they were going to get rid of him, Shake, and that was my whole thing. At least when he was, why not get something out of it? A 72 undefeated. I've said that countless times. My dream team right now, I mean, obviously, you got Shula in that, but right now, if we had Dan Campbell as a head coach, because we had him here and had the opportunity, and then we had Mike McDaniel as just an offensive coordinator, that's it, and Flo as a defensive coordinator, that would be a fantastic, in my opinion, coaching scheme. Then you got your balance. You got a guy, that's a serious guy, hard-nosed guy that, is a more no-nonsense approach and flow. But then you got McDaniel with his goofy ass and his approach. And then Dan Campbell, who's kind of a 50-50 of the two at the helm. I mean, that would have been, to me, the perfect setup. But, yeah.
You remember when there's a footage, I think I tagged you in a while back when this was when he was a tight ends coach in Miami, and he goes to one of the tight ends. I can't remember who the tight end was at the time, but he said, "Can you please effing block the guy, please?
Yeah.
Thank you." Like he really got in his ass.
No, that's when he was intern. He
was a tight ends coach because
was he just a tight ends coach at that time? Yeah. I thought that was during his
No, he was a tight ends coach.
Okay, I thought that was during his time as an intern. But then he went out there and made the block, and he told him, "See, that's what I'm talking about." Is it?
Yeah.
Man, we were at such a low point as a team when he took over as the interim coach, and watching him play and not play but coach. And he's spitting and he's cursing and he's yelling and his enthusiasm, even in losses, it felt like, it gave us something to be, like to root for. That's how I felt about Flo. That time we played Cincinnati, they kept taking them cheap hits. Who was it? Jakeem Grant that kept getting hit. Yeah, and Flo went out on the field. Man, I love that. It's like, we just, I don't like the goofy approach. I like to laugh.
No doubt. Me too.
I like to laugh and have a good time, but I'm always, man, if there's business and it's a serious situation, miss me with the laughing. Let's take care of business and we can laugh and joke after.
According to Crypto, Jay Fiedler has a winning record against Buffalo. Damn.
That's flyaway Fiedler. But Buffalo was
Damn.
terrible at that time, so that's really nothing to brag about. I mean, it is what it is. Who was J.P. Losman? No, that's even after Jay Fiedler. I can't even tell you who the quarterback was at that time for Buffalo. I mean, that's no huge feat. What was his record against the Jets? The Jets were good at that time. He might have never beat the Jets. Buffalo was part of their time. If Michael K is still in here, he might know. Michael K, who was the quarterback back in, what was it, 2002? I think Marshawn Lynch. Is that when Marshawn Lynch came in the league?
Yeah,
So,
he played for Buffalo and they got rid of him.
Yeah, but he was having his little issues up there. He didn't play for Buffalo. I mean, he was good. He never did good against us, but we had Channing Crowder. We had some good linebackers at that time. We did good against the run. See, that was J.P. Losman time. I don't know who. I think Fiedler was here 02, 03, somewhere around there. I don't even remember. Yeah, Lynch came in 07. Yeah, he's way later. I don't even know who the hell was their running back at the time. I can't name anybody on Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen.
Trent Edwards. Yeah, J.P. Losman, Jamie, I'm pretty sure he was there in like 07 too. I thought I didn't think he was there back then in 02. I might as well look it up. I got a phone. I'm acting like
I'll look at it real quick. Buffalo roster in 2001 or 2002?
2000, yeah, 2. That's when Fiedler was there, I think. 02, 03 is of Ricky Williams times, if I'm not mistaken. JP Lowe, the only thing he had a rocket for an arm, but I mean he wasn't really any good. Jenna. Hey. Okay. Just got to. I ain't gonna say that. Cosa Nostra. Listen, Orlando Gadsden was a great talent, but I ain't gonna say he squandered that. They complimented each other. He did make a lot of great. I think Bledsoe was.
I don't want to cut you off, but I'm just gonna
be
be right back. I go sing happy birthday to my sister, so
Right.
I'll be right back.
All right, happy birthday, sis. You see it on there, Shake?
Yeah, I'm looking at. Oh, okay, Alex Van Pelt.
Alex Van Pelt. Who the hell is that? See, that's nothing to brag about, beating up on Alex. That's like people saying, "Oh, we beat the Dolphins. We had Cleo Lemon at the helm."
Mm-hmm.
This guy was supposed to be an actor somewhere.
Oh yeah, Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback.
Bledsoe, yeah. What's his name? Called that out too. McD.
He was 30 years old at the time.
30 years old, and this is 30 years old. Back then, the hits that you took, 30 was old in the NFL as a quarterback, as to anything really, because there wasn't any, cuddling the quarterbacks. You hit people back then. Rob Johnson, there's somebody else. Who the hell is that? So the Bills, I mean, they weren't nobody at that time. The Jets had a little bit of a team. Obviously, the Patriots was starting their run at greatness at that time.
What's up, Mr. Finisher? What's going on? Good to see you, bro. Hey, let me ask you this: what was the best Dolphins win? Mine or Ty? It's I think the best to me, the greatest Dolphin win was the Fitzpatrick win when we knocked him out of the 2 seed. Also, you remember when Dan Campbell was interim head coach, right? When Dan Campbell was interim head coach, the last game on the schedule was who's last? That was the New England Patriots. They were the number 1 seed. They needed to win that game, right, to remain the number 1 seed. And of course, Devontae Parker put on a clinic. That's my man Crypto's favorite wide receiver Devontae Parker, and he did pretty good. So yeah, so we end up beating the Patriots, and they end up being the 2 seed. And as a result, in the AFC Championship, they had to go to the Broncos, and they lost. And that's when the Broncos went to Super Bowl 50, and Peyton Manning won his last ring.
Yeah, mine is probably there's a tie. I think one was in 04. I think it was 04. It was a Monday night game we had on our Throwback Orange. I want to say Cleo Lemon was the quarterback. And
what do you mean that's cap, Crypto? Crypto. The Patriots, we did beat the Patriots in the last game. What's up, Lou?
Yeah, either that one or when the last time we shut them out. And I think that was in around maybe 08. Might have been 08. I think we beat them 24-0. But these are times with Brady. Both times had Brady. Both times was healthy. And, just a prime example of the Dolphins always showing up against the Patriots. So those two were probably my most memorable. The Monday night one for sure, though, because I think we went 4-12 that season, and the Patriots ended up winning the Super Bowl. So that was kind of like, during those times, beating the Patriots was like our whole season. Like, at least that we can brag that we beat the Patriots.
And what's funny is back in the day, right? I would say beating the Patriots was like sex with it's like an old couple having sex once a year if you're lucky, and only at home.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty much how beating the Patriots was.
Both the games I mentioned were in Miami. That's how it went. But there's those times we'd stand up for somebody. It's not for some reason. We had Jason Taylor. We always had somebody that could get at Brady, and that's
Brady is one of the reasons why I think Jason Taylor is in the Hall of Fame, man. He wrote a letter to the Hall of Fame.
He sacked Brady. Listen, nobody sacked Brady more than Jason Taylor. He's got the most sacks on Brady.
I'm talking about the DVP. Dude, how many times, Devon? How many times have you said that? Listen, Crypto went to New England to watch Devontae Parker play in person. So how am I making this up, Crypto? Please, I gave you the link.
Is Crypto a Louisville fan?
Yeah. He no. He's one of you on Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my man Larry. He's one of you people.
Well, yeah. Don't do that.
Oh man.
That started a whole you people.
Oh man.
Anytime I watch the what's it called? The Irishman. You ever seen the Irishman shake?
Yeah.
There's a big thing, it starts a fight. Pacino said, "You people," and he started a big thing when they had to sit down. He's like, he owes an apology. He said something racist. He said, "What the hell are you talking about?" He said, "You people." You don't remember? You said, "You people." It's a serious thing.
Yo, my man Q.
I hope that's not Shedeur Sanders, Q.
What's going on? Yeah, that's Shedeur Sanders, yeah.
Don't bring no drama. I don't want don't bring anybody drama, man. Let's keep it. We've had enough drama to last a lifetime. We don't need no more divide.
I hate to say this. It'll be a nightmare for me if Devontae Adams goes to freaking Buffalo.
Fanny wants to trade.
Lewis, Schroeder is trash.
I don't want him in my. I wouldn't.
No,
I
I'm not
wouldn't.
gonna. No, Shador's not trash. Stop the cap.
I wouldn't want him in Miami. To be honest, Lou, I ain't gonna say he's trash, but I don't think he's all that and all that drama and all that. I don't want it, man. We need some people, man, that just want to win football and you know. I'm sorry, man.
Shador's the
Listen,
winner.
Show me the last guy that was all, you know, talk and a quarterback, you know, that flashing their jewelry that really did something. Name them. I'll wait. That won consistently. That did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the flashy guys. You know, flashy.
Ah, man, you wide receivers is different, but the guy at the helm can't have that. Can't. What Singletary say? Don't want him. Can't use him.
Can't win with
Can't
him.
coach him. We don't need it.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen,
Sorry.
Shador Sanders, listen, I'm not going to tell you what you want to believe or whatnot, but that kid is a winner. He has Tom Brady mentality. I watched Colorado. I watched all the Colorado games. Did you see that Hail Mary from like 2 weeks ago in Skits Baylor? That Hail Mary.
Hey, Greg.
I don't say that now. Hold on. I'll defend Tua.
I need you to tell me what you're drinking so I could sip on that next week. Hey, by the way,
let me say this though. Hold on, because I'll defend Tua when it's.
I got to introduce my main man, my co-host, the other half of the Currency Connection, and Devontae Parker's biggest fan. What's up?
Listen, mark it down. Shador Sanders. You can make your jerseys now early. You can get them for $65.95 on your local sports shop. The custom-made Shador Sanders Dolphin jersey. Get it while it's hot before they sell for $1 million a piece. You heard it here first. He will be a Dolphin in about 9 months.
I'll take Cam Ward. He might be because
again, I'll take Cam Ward too. But I'm telling you right now, if you guys want to take
Cam Ward,
if we're tanking for the #1 pick, like the people say, and you would say Cam Ward, I'm sorry to tell you, Cam Ward. So I know I love Cam Ward. I'm a Cam Ward guy. I watched Cam Ward at Washington State. I don't think he's a #1 right now. Not a #1 pick. I'm open to trading if we have the first pick, trading back, getting more picks, taking him at like 10 or something. But I'm not the first pick.
I'm
a big
Greg.
Cam Ward guy. I'm not hitting him. He hasn't shown
was
me
out of
nothing.
control.
Well, hey, Q. To be fair, hey, listen. To be fair, it took like Caitlin like maybe 30 or 40 years to change. So that's fast.
Let's go.
We ain't doing that. Hold on. We got away from this. I got to straighten Greg on something.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
I got to defend Tua. Right is right. Tua's made some incredible throws when the game is on the line. You know, pretty much Hail Marys. The one against Buffalo, and especially against Baltimore, where the ball needed to be right where it needed to be to win the game. Now, granted, it wasn't later in the season. That's where I always complain about where is this Tua when we need him, when it's all on the line. But Tua has made throws. Don't act like he can't make them throws because he's made them. He just can't make them, in my opinion, when everything's on the line, the lights are really bright. I feel like he doesn't show up. But he has shown up and made them throws when we needed it. So don't do the Shador Sanders. He does stuff to it. He might, see, that's what we don't need, Greg, is that stuff you're doing right now.
Again.
Shador Sanders have made plays too. Just not at this level because he's not at this level yet.
I see people saying Arch Manning. I'm open for Arch Manning. I'm open for. I don't care who. Shador, Cam Ward, Arch Manning. I'm down for either or. I'm not hating. I think we got 3 good guys here.
Arch Manning.
You got to wait 2 years so we can build the offensive line.
Is he going to declare?
He's got 2 years left of eligibility. He's a freshman right now. He can come out next year because I think he's a redshirt freshman. So he can come out next year because he's a sophomore redshirt. But I think he's going to be a junior redshirt. Maybe he plays all 4.
After next season, so 2026 draft, he can come out. He's fully eligible.
Yeah, let me look that up real quick. Let me make sure I'm
Yeah,
back in
2026 April, we'll have him on the roster. We'll have them both. We'll have Sanders, Ward, and Manning.
Yeah,
I'll have all 3 of
Arch
them.
is a freshman, so if he's
We're getting all 3.
Hey, Crypto, that's what it's looking like, bro. For real.
We're going to get them all 3. Why not? Just draft them all.
We're about to be the Detroit Lions of like the early 2000s, where we got the first pick every year.
Yeah, every year the first pick.
And
Yeah,
guess what? If we have
we're
the
gonna
first
draft all
pick every
3 of
year,
them.
you
Watch.
keep taking quarterbacks. Take one quarterback. That doesn't work out. Keep taking quarterbacks until you find one. I'm open to that. Take
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Find one. And I'm sorry to break everyone's heart. No, Jalen Miller. Hell no. No, Jalen Miller. I'm done with Alabama quarterbacks. No, Jalen.
Yeah, they putting it up there now.
I don't care if Jalen Miller has 60 touchdowns this year, 60 passing, 60 rushing. No, I'll be quarterback out before I'm quarterback in. No Jalen Milroe. Arch, Shador, Cam Ward, maybe Quinn Ewers, Dylan Raiola, Nico Amavila. I mean, it sucks that we're in this spot right now. I thought we'd be undefeated right now, and we'd be talking Super Bowl. We're talking about the draft.
I wasn't quite there yet. It's always the inverse that happens. The Dolphins fan base has a glutton for punishment. They're glutton for punishment.
Just sucks.
They like being punished. Yep, we're gonna draft them all, man. That's the plan. That's the plan. We're drafting them all. Just keep picking them. We're gonna have like 20 picks. I would say the first 4 picks should be quarterbacks. The next 5 picks should be linemen, and the remainder wide receivers.
Yep.
Hey, listen. The Manning says they won't let. Listen. Do not get your news. I think Michael K gets his news from the AI or something like that. I think he drinks a bunch of Bud. Listen, Michael K. He drinks a bunch of Bud Lights and makes up interviews in his head.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of people. I want to address this too. I know a lot of people, including Larry and myself, are saying like, tear it down to the studs. But I don't want to do that. I don't want another 7 years of tearing it down. I feel like we have a lot of pieces on the team. We can not a rebuild, like a retool. You got
retool. I like retool, but at the end of the day, like Color said, it's not who you draft, it's where you draft, and I believe in that old adage.
Yeah, you know. So I think we have piece. If you want to,
so we drafting Tom Brady.
We got Waddle. You got A-Chain. Even though I'm not high on Patrick Paul, you got Patrick Paul, Austin Jackson. Who else is a future young? Jalen Wright, A-Chain. Defense, you got Chop, Javon Holland if you want to pay him, Phillips if you want to pay him. There's really not that much young talent. I feel like that's what we're lacking. And this is why I was a big advocate last year of saying you keep trading back, getting more picks. The more picks you have, the more young talent we could get on this team. Because we know Christopher couldn't draft. Channing Tindall, he's been 3 years. Where's Tindall? Cam Smith, 2 years. Where's he been? I know he's been hurt, battling injuries. These 5th and 6th round picks that we draft, where are they? When you look at the Chiefs, when you look at the Ravens, you look at the Niners. They hit on their late round picks. We can't. That's the difference right now. We can't hit on our late round picks. Got Kahoo, undrafted. Yeah.
A lot of fresh talent in the draft. Just gotta let your scouts.
I like Mo Camara. I think Mo Camara.
Go scout them. They're out there.
God, put me in the scouting department.
I'm a sure believer there's a great quarterback in every draft.
And there, look, that's supposed to be me, Lucci. Is that character? But listen,
Yeah, but
actually, I've seen Michael K before. That looks like Michael K. Look at that face when he strokes off to Josh Allen throwing a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh man, Michael K. Gotta love him. Nobody else
Michael
does.
K jumping through tables again.
We gotta love him because the rest of his fan base doesn't. So we love you too, Michael K.
Oh, you mean I thought him and Dan Mitchell was best buddies. He's like the greatest Bills content creator of all time. That's what he said.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Dan Mitchell is his favorite guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he said he told me to send out a special shout out to Michael K. That's what Dan Mitchell said. He said y'all gonna be making that tailgate special at the game.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have a Bud Light together.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Actually, Dan Mitchell's gonna have the Budweiser. He's gonna have the Bud Light, and if they cheers, they become Bills colors.
Michael K still drinks Bud Light with the trans guy on it. He bought a whole bunch of cases. He can always have them when he's tailgating in his beer, his Bills gear.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the only kind he buys.
Damn. Michael K.
Man.
Yeah, I was away for a minute, Shake, but I was watching. I saw the guy. I know who you're talking about now.
That's funny. Look at him. I changed my mind.
You guys are up there in Buffalo. You got a stake in the gay flag football league up there. It's just facts, brother.
Oh, you talking about Buffalo?
I didn't league and you guys did.
By the way,
the Buffalo Bills started that league. They co-sponsors.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Damn. Well, he'll be going over to Niagara Falls in the barrel soon.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I might. I don't know if I'm gonna be. Listen, I was gonna go to North Carolina with my wife for her birthday, but I'm really considering taking her to Niagara Falls. So I might go. I might be up in Buffalo in February, hopefully.
Are you gonna do the barrel ride? You going over in the barrel?
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Shake, you gonna go over in the barrel, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw her.
It's a nice ride.
I gotta make sure I get life insurance, and then no, I'm just playing.
How does that 80s thing go? The thoughts and ideas of the people do not reflect.
We gotta cover that. Reflect Larry K and Fanatic Fury fan.
Oh, look at the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yes, the views and expressions on tonight's show do not reflect Larry K and the Fanatic Fury fan.
The Fanatic Fury fan. Right.
Hey, listen, man.
Keep all your barrels to yourself.
When you combine Dolphin fans and alcohol, this is bound to happen.
That's it. It's doom and gloom over here these days.
The Dolphins.
I'm too drunk to be miserable.
I think Sal was so impressed with our performance that he actually became a Dolphins fan.
Oh, Sal, hell yeah.
Yeah, Sal is now a proud member of the Fins family now. So welcome aboard, Sal. We'll deliver more performances like that for you.
That's Al Bundy's cousin, Sal Bundy.
Oh my God. That's cheap on bottle. Woman. Oh my God. Those things. Oh my God.
That's my man Sal Bundy. No, I got love and I got. Hey, listen, the Bills fans, at least that come into our spaces, are pretty cool. You got, of course, I'm gonna start off with Sean Red and White Bills. That's the man. Michael K, Sal, and JC. Even though he pees to sit down, he sits down when he pees.
Yep.
Anyway, hey, I know we got to run because you got to pick up your niece. So, score prediction.
I see Sal's got the. I'm going to jump on Hard Rock and get it while New England's favored 1 point. And I'm going to go ahead and drop at least $100 on that. Let me get that easy money. I'll say let's go 13-10 Miami. Boom.
13-10 Miami.
Yeah.
I made the conscious effort and an open invitation to my house. I have got no word from the Dolphins organization. And listen, I love my team. I'm going to be rooting on a Sunday. But seeing as the McGeek hasn't took my invitation, I got the Patriots 31-3.
Oh, you got to mute Greg after that. Mute Greg.
Shit. The wheels are completely falling off.
Raphael Courtright.
No, man.
Crypto, what you got?
I'm going to go 10-9 Patriots.
If I'm being being serious, Dolphins are going to win 3-0.
See, well, you got Michael B. I knew Michael B. loved that.
Let me see.
It's a snooze fest, man. They're gonna. Matter of fact, that's an exciting game. Actually, if we lose 10-9, that's good news.
Hey,
I see a lot of good in that.
I think the New England Patriots are going to break the record. It's going to be 7-7 to 3.
It's going to be what?
77-3.
New England?
Patriots.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, damn it.
No.
What's happening?
Oh, they good.
They're
Okay,
actually,
so are we only
They're
guys
gonna break the record. They're gonna actually go for the touchdown.
Me and Michael Carey are the only ones that got us winning. Raph, how you doing, bud?
Look. All right, it's against my religion to pick against the Dolphins, so I'm gonna say Dolphins 17-14. There you go.
17-14. Sanders 52.
In other words, he's picking a 3-point loss.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they start picking close scores, they predicting losses.
That's true.
We get 2 picks game winning goal.
Oh, that's Naples, South. My mother's side, Naples. My father's side, Rome. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm glad it's a night game, so that way I don't.
That's in Naples, Florida, ain't it?
Yeah.
I always think Italy when I see Naples.
Yeah, it's over there. It's south of Tampa.
Yeah, I always think of Italy.
Yep. Yeah, I am from the that ain't no lie. I am from the island of misfits.
Okay,
So
Raph knows what time it is. Hey, Michael K, what's your prediction? Give me your prediction.
New England by 10.
for
Watch him say
Sunday's
New England
game,
by
Mike?
10. Watch him say
I
that.
was New England by 20.
I gotta hear
Houston
what Michael
Texans
K
by
gotta say.
45 against the Bills this week.
Oh yeah. CJ Stroud.
21-10.
DJ's going to throw for 7 touchdowns in that game.
Baker Mayfield in the locker room watching something on his phone.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. It's good to
All
see
right.
everybody in the chat. Shake, always
All right,
good
man.
to see you, brother. Crypto, good to see
Yeah.
you. Greg,
Good
keep
to
up
see
with
you,
the
man.
work at school, bro.
Yep.
Oh look.
Patriots by 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever.
God.
That's right, Sal. Whatever the under is. Now I'll put another 100 on that. Whatever the under, I'm putting 100 on Miami with the -1. I'll put another 100 on the under. I need to
All
just
right.
go. It's hard to make
He
a
said,
parlay with the Dolphins, man, because nobody's. I mean, you can't. Nobody's scoring over anything. I should just take the under on
Yeah,
everything.
you gotta take the under on all of it now. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that's the best safest bet. Take the under on all the scores. Yeah.
That's it. I'll see all you. I'll see you brothers on Tuesday.
And by the way, before we wrap this up,
Okay.
out of a 10, I'll give this. To be honest with you, it has a good, but I really don't like the aftertaste of this. So I will give this maybe a 4 out of 10. It's not really, it's okay.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a margarita. Not a
Michael
big margarita.
K, good to
guy
see you.
too
Enjoy
much,
your
but
weekend, bud. All right,
I don't
guys.
like the aftertaste. But I tell you what, it gets the job done.
Mm.
So with that being said, man, we out of here.
Hands up.
Ends up. Hey, stick around, Crypto. I got.
I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K. I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K.
Alrighty.
So, hey, by the way, yeah, now I'm gonna do a pick on. I got Pamela to be our guest tonight.
Pam, all right.
What days are you available, Greg? Busy.
The best nights to get me Monday, probably Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights.
Okay.
Friday I'm available all day, Saturday all day. Mondays are tied up for me.
Yeah. So yeah, how about next Thursday we do a Pick'ems episode? You down? You down to do that? Huh?
I'm down.
Okay, yeah. All right. So I'm penciling you in for next Thursday.
Okay. I'll put that in my calendar or reminders. So I don't forget.
That's what's up. All right, cool. All right, my brother.
All right, I gotta get homework done.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me
So you said Pam, you don't.
I'm gonna
Pam
make the I'm creating the link right now as we speak. Because I was trying to get I tried Cruz Ruiz, whatever. I tried a few people, but
yeah, he probably wasn't available.
yeah, but hey man, I would like to get Cruz Ruiz, you know.
Yeah, get a couple of people that's normally in the Twitter spaces too with us to make guest appearances.
Oh, what's up, Lou?
Hey, real quick, y'all boys are still live, man.
Oh, my bad.
We're here and everything. Yeah, y'all got everybody in the chat. I see Michael K saying, shh, don't say nothing, but nah, y'all still live.
Yeah, he's calling me now. All right, man.
No
Yeah, that's
worries,
right. It's still live.